What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world? This is Barn on 11970, and I always appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Alright guys, this is what I'm doing as far as my next purchase of gold and silver. Whether this is something you do, that's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just giving information of what I plan on doing and giving my explanations as to why. What you do, obviously, is up to you. So, the reason I am waiting to make another purchase, um, I'm not really worried about accumulating at this point. I've established enough to where I feel comfortable. I mean, I don't have hundreds of ounces of gold, or, thousands of ounces of silver, but I have enough for me to not worry about having to purchase right away in case of a problem with the US dollar. So I can afford to wait. For those of you who are just starting or feel like you really need to accumulate as soon as you can, then obviously waiting may not be a factor for you. But the reason I'm waiting, and you could see that the prices are going up today. We see a $25 raise so far in gold and almost $1 in silver. Now, the past couple of days, I've been bombarded with emails from different coin sites talking about all these sales and all these lowering of the spot prices. To me, that just gives me a sneaking suspicion. When they all do it all at the same time, that sends me a message. I mean, if there's one that's doing a sale, that's one thing. But when I'm getting in the same week all different companies bombarding me with emails telling me about how they lowered their spot prices, how they have all this new stock, how they have all these limited time sales. This really suggests to me what's going on is temporary, where you're going to see that whole dead cat bounce situation. Basically, what that means is it bounces, goes up, and then drops down again. So for me, I really think because most people make their decisions based on emotion, some people will look at this and see the rise and say, oh my God, I better start buying now because look at it's going up. I don't want to miss an opportunity. Well, that's how they kind of get people. The whole idea of making your investment to be the best that you can is to buy low and sell high. But as you could see on days like this, the emotion sets in and people tend to be followers. They do what other people do. So when they start seeing the metals rise, they start thinking, oh, I better jump in now. So instead of buying at the bottom, they're buying while it's rising, which is not the best way if you're trying to get the most for your money. Obviously, if you're buying for protection, it really doesn't matter the price you pay, but who wants to pay more for something when they don't have to? I mean, if you're getting a car, is it really going to kill you if you spent 18,000 or 20,000? No, but that $2,000 that you save for that same exact car somewhere else, you could buy a lot of different things with that $2,000. So why give it to someone else? So I have a feeling that you're going to see a little bit of a rise in the next couple of days, like we're seeing, and then all of a sudden you're going to see a drop. Because for me, seeing all those different websites all at the same time giving those sales suggests to me they want to get people to buy. And when they see the prices rising, that's when people all start jumping in on the bandwagon. You notice when things are stagnant, people either hate it or they don't talk about it. So they're letting their emotions get the best of them, and they don't buy at the best opportunities. So for me, I'm not going to be buying while it's rising. I'm going to wait for that next dip. Now, it might not come for a couple of days, and I have a feeling, because if you go by star charts, and whether you believe in that stuff or not is fine, I wasn't one of those people that did this stuff. Let me get this straight. I'm not some hippie or some alternative lifestyle kind of person. I mean, I've had nothing but parties in my house. I was the lead singer of a band. I'm a karaoke DJ. I'm from New York. I mean, the only reason I do things like the crystals and sun gazing and starting to pay attention to the star charts is because the more I research, the more I realize that nature has been a big factor throughout our history. For thousands of years, people used the stars for navigation, and they used the charts to be able to predict things. I mean, look at the Mayan calendar, for example. They used star charts, and they can predict the pattern because there is cycles in the universe. Crystals have energy. You don't have to believe in it for it to be true, just like you don't have to believe in oxygen to be able to breathe it. So I've just gotten into this stuff recently because of the fact that I've been researching. So as far as I'm concerned, June 21st is going to be one of those days where you're going to see something significant happen. Now, obviously, I'm not part of the manipulation, so I don't know what that is. So, I mean, unfortunately, I can't give, exact information. But I expect around or on June 21st to be significant, where something that's going to be noticeable either in the market or as far as military conflicts is concerned, because it's a power day. Again, you don't have to believe in it, and that's fine. So, speaking of the crystals and stuff, I wanted to show two new pyramids that I made yesterday. And as a matter of fact, just so you know, in my other Oregon pyramid video, the little one, the first one I show, has already been sold. And I had a couple of people asking about this one, but no one's purchased it yet. This is one I made. See if I can get it. There we go. This one I made yesterday. This has a hematite, which is basically a metal stone. Underneath is obsidian. There we go. This is serpentine, which is a green color. Then we have natural red and gold tiger eye. Unfortunately, it doesn't do it justice here. Underneath is actually petrified wood. And then on the bottom, you have peacock ore with a double terminated quartz crystal, hard to see. And I have one more. That one's basically, the one that I just showed, basically has to do with for being grounded. It works for the foot chakra, and it's a very grounding type of stones that are in here. This one is for the head chakra, for people looking to basically for protection and enlightenment. This one, I love this one. This has got a much bigger quartz crystal with a, hard to see, a copper spiral. I don't know if you can see that. Some expensive stones in here. These blue stones are kyanite. Then we have chevron amethyst. This is white moonstone. And then underneath here is another copper coil. So these are two new ones that I made. Again, the first one was for more trying to be grounded. The other one is for more enlightenment and protection. So I just thought I'd show those. So that's what I'm doing these days. That's why I've been really busy lately. I'm enjoying the summer, enjoying life. One of the reasons why I'm not on YouTube as much is because I'm basically trying to get away from the negativity. I don't watch cable TV. I haven't for over a year. I stay away from mainstream news. I don't even watch things like RT, Alex Jones, Max Kaiser. I don't watch any of those people on YouTube anymore. I just don't want the negativity. And let me tell you, when you shut out all that programming and all that negativity they dump on you, your life changes. I'm no millionaire, and all of a sudden I'm not some rock star, but my life has done a 180. Things are better. I absorb things better. Negativity is going away. I'm looking at things at a greater perspective. So trust me, guys, as much as people might love the television, you're bombarded with garbage and negativity and fear, and that controls you. So I got a little bit off the beaten path, but that's all right. Some people appreciate that. Those that do, please give it a thumbs up. Those that don't, leave your comments, because now I am going to unblock anybody that wishes to be unblocked, and you could say whatever you want. I'm going to allow it here and show people that I definitely have changed. Because for you to change your outside world, you got to first change your inside world, and that's something I had to learn. And maybe it's good that I was over emotional and dealt with all the things that I did the way I did. Because I guess when you hit rock bottom, you can only go up from there. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep stacking your precious metals, and leave a message after the beep. Peace.